Hi there, this is Shinjini from moderngypsy.in and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that I'd show you my journaling ecosystem. I love seeing other people's journals, what kind of journals they keep, and just getting a little peek into their journal keeping process. And I thought that it would be fun to bring that to my own channel and to share that with you, because I've been journaling since I was a child, really, and it is a very integral part of who I am, to keep journals, and I have multiple journals on the go. So I thought that I'll share a few of my journals, the ones that I use every day or almost every day, and maybe in another video I'll show you some of my special use journals, the ones that get pulled out for specific purposes. But for now, these are my journals that I'm going to share with you and show you how I keep them and what I do in here. Tiny little thing is the only one that's not a journal. So this is something that I made. This is a leather cover that I made with accordion style pockets to keep stickers and washi tapes. So like I have these stickers that I keep in here and that I can use when I am journaling, so that I don't have to pull out my entire box of washi tapes or stickers and kind of sort through them. So I just fill this up with a different selection, and I have this on hand whenever I journal. It's handy enough to slip into my bag if I decide to journal outside, like to take it to a cafe or something. So this is my weekly or my daily planner, and this is a cover by an Indian brand called the Black Canvas. It's a leather cover with an embossing of a typewriter. I hope that you can see it, and it says "Think, Write, Create." And I really love this leather. I love the way it's developed patina and marks and indentations, and it's beautiful. I've had this cover for about 3 years now, and this is my weekly planner. So I have a transparent cover in here. This is my name written in Arabic script. This is a little folder that I made to keep some stickers, and like basically they're washi tape stickers. I get all my washi tapes from the washi tape shop. I just really love their washi tapes. I think they're gorgeous designs and excellent quality. So I have a 10% discount coupon for the washi tape shop, and I'll leave that link and coupon in the description below. And then at the back of the transparent pocket, I have a postcard that I got with one of my orders, and I have some sticky notes. So this is my weekly planner. It's from an Indian brand called Neura, and I've been using their planners since about 3 years. This weekly dated planner, and I really like it. So what I do within this planner is I have a Kala Mundala, which is basically a woman rune drawn out for each month, and I put that in at the start of my planner. And I also have my yearly tarot reading just mapped out here, so that I can look at it at a quick glance. When we have these monthly pages, this is like all of the dates for each month, and I am just using this as a page tracker. And then we have the monthly pages, so the month at review, and I use this to track my art time, the days that I spend at the studio. I put down my monthly rune here, and this is when I started my 100-day project. So I have this unbroken streak of art that's been happening every day, and that makes me really happy. So this is mainly what I track here is the art. And then we have these weekly pages for each week of the year. So the weeks, and then a blank page here to make notes or whatever you'd like to do. The way I use my planner is I put down my weekly to-dos here, because I don't really like to plan each day, but I do like to have an idea of all of the things that I want to accomplish. So all my writing work, all of my, the days when I want to do YouTube, any courses that I want to, where I want to watch the videos or lectures, I just make a note of that down here as a weekly to-do. And then every day I just come in and make a note of what I did on that particular day. So as an example, I have my to-dos here. I have everything that I did, and I always like to put in a sticker at the bottom. So which is why I keep my stickers handy right here in the front of this book. And then at the back, this journal has a habit tracker that I'm using to track some habits. These little tabs, they're basically just watercolor tabs that I made last year, and I just use these as placeholders so that I can quickly get to where I need to be in my planner. This little chunky journal, you see the chunk and you see how it's expanding here, gorgeous. This is an A6 daily memory keeping journal. The cover is from black canvas. I got this one custom made, and I love this little wave pattern that I got on the spine, and these two colors with the orange, it's really lovely. It's developing these gorgeous scratch marks and indentations. It's been in use now for 2 years, and I really love how the patina that's forming on this leather. So in here I have again a few sticky notes. This is something that I downloaded and printed from Sterling Ink. She sends out these monthly freebies. These are some images from a calendar that I've just kept in here because I might want to use them in my journal. I don't do too much with the pockets in this one. I have some stickers here, some tickets, these little, this is from a sandwich shop that I really liked. So just these little things that I might want to glue into my pages whenever I'm tracking some of these memories. This also has some pockets at the back, and I don't really do much with them either. But this is my planner. This is my daily planner. Again, the same Indian brand called Neura. This is the second year that I'm keeping a daily memory keeping journal, and I've really come to love the practice. So I don't use this first vision page. We have every month listed out here at the front of the journal with all of the dates. So I use this section to track what I'm watching. Then let's see, then we go into a monthly view. So these little tiny boxes each month. I have been using this year to keep a joy spotting practice. So little daily joys from everyday small things that I want to remember that probably don't make it into a page. I'll just put them in here along with some stickers and washi, and just have these really pretty looking pages and some daily joys to look back on at the end of the year. So some of the joys that I recorded for April: I got a repeat client for a tarot reading, which is really exciting. It always makes me happy when people come back to me for tarot readings, for the trust that they put in how I read the cards for them. It was April's my birthday month, and I had a fridge filled with cake because a lot of my friends sent me cake this year for some reason, which was lovely. So I just made a note of that. I tried a new restaurant with a friend, and yeah, and I've been working on a tarot workbook. So that's been really exciting, and I've just made a little note of that as well. And then there is this weekly layout. So every week, and you have, I think, the times down here, or the days down here. No, the days are up here, and then there are some times or some such thing. So I've been using this to track my reading. And what I do is I put down the name of the book that I'm reading, give it a star rating, and write down some of my thoughts about the book. This is a great way for me to not just track the books that I've read each year and have a record of them, but also to capture some thoughts and reflections while reading, which helps me with my monthly reading recaps and my monthly bookish newsletter. So that is what this is for. Again, a lot of stickers and washi tape feature in here. And then we have a page for each day. So that's the bulk of the journal. And I fill that with things like little sketches and quotes, another quote, a salad that I had on the 20th of April. I just wanted to remember the names, so I stuck that in there. Date nights with the husband. And then I do this section every Thursday, which is called Currently. And I just make a note of what I've been reading and browsing, thinking, learning, and noticing. But I am thinking of switching this up. So most probably I'm going to track what I'm reading, what I'm watching, maybe what I'm listening to, and what I'm loving. We'll see. I'm just thinking about how I change this, but this is something that I do every Thursday. And then I do these kind of things, like if I'm thinking about a media journal, I'll probably make some notes in there. My birthday, I made a note about that. Different restaurants that we try out, I track some of those in here. Meetings with friends, all of our date nights, monthly date nights that the husband and I go for, that gets recorded. So this was a day when I have a tree outside my balcony that I really love, and they came to kind of trim it, but they ended up really butchering it badly, and I just made a note of that because that was something that really, really impacted me very strongly. So again, these are, with a lot of stickers, a lot of sketching, little, some of these elements from restaurants or photographs, sketches, all of that kind of stuff goes in here. And what I've been doing at the back, there's some empty pages. So I've been keeping a little index. I don't put in each and every date, but rather the ones where I know that I would want to go back and look at it. So like, for example, I have a mushroom soup recipe in here, which is on the 25th of Jan. So if I ever want to find that recipe again, I can just check it in my index and then go back looking for the 25th. And there's my mushroom soup recipe. Sorry, I don't want you to read everything, but yeah, that's my mushroom soup recipe with a little sketch. And I really like this idea of an index. This is something I picked up from Erin from Journalist Alter, the idea. And it's really, it's a really great way to be able to quickly reference back some sections of this journal that I would want to refer to at some point in the future. So that is my daily memory keeping journal. This cutie is an A5 size journal. Again, the leather cover is from Black Canvas. What can I say? I love her covers. I love her leathers. She does some beautiful work with these making these covers. And this one has this gorgeous green suede leather on the inside, which is just beautiful. This is a little, again from the Black Canvas, I picked it up. It's got little pockets here that I use. Again, I'm sticker crazy, what can I say? And this has a little zip at the back, so I use this to keep some receipts or bigger sticker sheets or anything that I would want to maybe paste into this journal at a later date. This is just a fabric cover that I made very messily because the journal that I'm using is quite a thick journal. It's the 500-page sterling ink journal. It's got this gorgeous Tomoe River paper. It's a paper that I've been wanting to try since really long, and I finally got it last year. So this journal has been going on since last year, and I absolutely am in love with this paper. So all of my journals, I'm not going to show you much inside this journal because this one is really very private. But all of my journals, I have a little quote in the front. So a little sketch and a quote. On this one, I put in a bit of art, and then I put in my core desired feelings and values. And then there's just a lot of writing. So I did some watercolors just to see how this paper takes to watercolors, and it takes to watercolors beautifully. In fact, if you can see these pages that have bubbled a bit, those are the ones that I watercolored, and I really love that. I love it when papers bubble and warp. And yeah, I put in a lot of, I generally put in some stickers, a bit of washi, and then I just come in and write. So this one is a lot of written journaling. Sometimes they're just things that I want to get off my mind. There are things that I need to work through. And sometimes I'm just contemplating a question. So let me see if I can find a little bit of an example. So here's one where I was trying to figure out meaning. How do we make meaning in our lives? So I just put this down the center of the page, and then I wrote about it. And then I wrote about it, what feels meaningful to me. And but most of it really is just a lot of thinking through things on the page. A lot of times I also actually will pull out an oracle card. So many of my decks actually have questions. So as an example, the Prairie Majesty Oracle each of these cards has a question, and sometimes I will just pull out one of these cards and journal to the question that comes up. If I don't have anything really in my mind, going around in my mind, and I don't know what to write about, I will just pull a card and consider the question. So I thought, why not pull one for you? And we have the compass plant. The keyword is the map, and the question is, which course takes me home? That might be a good one for you to journal about if you'd like to. So that's my journaling ecosystem. These 3 gorgeous journals that really hold me throughout my days, every day. They get touched. These 2 get touched every day. This one almost every day. So, and this little thing to keep my stickers. So that's it. That was a look into my journaling process, a look into my journals, what I keep in them. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.